Welcome to the Nant Franken here in Wales, and it's a day when there's energy in the air. And not just energy, but the whisper of nature's intelligence. With that, I hope to introduce you to 5 bodies you have got with you all the time, each of which has intelligence, and each of which can become your dearest friend and a wise counselor that enables you to flow effortlessly through life. Or a rather tough master that can make your life very miserable indeed. So shall we discover these and what you can do to enhance the intelligence of your body, your subtle energy body, your emotional body, your intellectual or knowing body, and the body of your spiritual intelligence. Are you ready? Let's go. So first of all, your physical body. You may not think that it's got an intelligence of its own unless you've let it tell you what it wants. Ever done that? How many of us push our body? You ever heard yourself saying, "I'll just push through this"? When you do that, it's like, are you being a friend to your body? Or are you insisting on it being a slave to you? These days, we don't do that kind of thing, do we? We're really keen to be kind to the people and the world around us. What about our own body? It will tell you what you need if you listen to it. And often it'll say something, I'd just like some yoga. Or, I would just like to sit and not move for a little bit. Or, I really need to get some cardio in. I really need to get some cardio in. Can we do it? I use those mountains behind me for that purpose. I use sun sequences. I use vigorous walking, and I use singing loud and strong. These are the things that get my cardio going. What about you? Your body has got an intelligence which will guide you effortlessly through a healthy experience, if you listen and don't push it so hard. Your subtle energy. Amazingly, your subtle energy is, well, have you ever glanced across the room, seen someone and gone, whoa, and you've done a double take? Either because they're amazing or because they're really not amazing. That's your subtle energy. What kind of mark are you making on people? It's a very amazing thing to discover, as we do with Dru Yoga, that you can redesign the whole structure of your subtle energy body if you care to. And then what a great thing that is. If there's any places of turbulence, or if there's any places of darkness or not feeling so good, anywhere, if you scan the whole system of your body in and around it, and look for places that feel a bit buzzy or a bit tingly or a bit anything other than radiant or transparent, those are the places where there's an energy block. And that's why, of course, the yogis invented yoga, to clear energy blocks and to redesign it into the shape you'd like. So that's why in yoga we harness visualization, directed breathing, and a deep sense of coming home and being connected to yourself. Put those into a yoga posture and your subtle energy will start to shine. And the intelligence of your subtle energy body will tell you which yoga posture to use if you tune in. That's what we do in our advanced practitioner diploma. We go into professional detail about how to be the sculptor of your own system. Okay, so what about your emotional body? We've all heard the term emotional intelligence, but what's your emotional landscape like? And did you know you could reshape it to suit whatever you need it to be? That's one of the great powers of yoga. For me, the seat of compassion is the ultimate transformational sequence for any emotion that you don't like into a warm sense of fullness, camaraderie with life, and a joyful discovery, I can make a difference. Meditation, such a power. We teach you in the meditation teacher training course how to turn up and down your emotions at will in such a way that you transform the not so helpful fields and enhance the ones that really are. There's never a good time to repress an emotion, but there's always a good time to harness its energy and turn it into, well, you being the real you. Your body of knowings. They call it the body of discrimination, the body of your capacity to make conclusions. Sometimes those knowings in our unconscious really work for us. Like, I know this world is an abundant and beautiful place. Other times those knowings are, I'm pretty sure that everyone I ever meet's going to judge me. what kind of a life do you lead if your knowings are of disservice to your presence in life? When I'm walking down the street and I catch myself kind of in the old grind of not helpful thoughts inside, I've learned to play through these bodies. Physical body, how do you feel with this thought? Oh, I'm all tight. What would you like? I'd like to loosen. Pranic body, what are you like? Oh, I feel all strident and dark and blocked. What would you like? I'd like flecks of gold around the outside of that state. Okay, should we do that? Yeah. This may sound really crazy to you, but it works. I use this to transform a major healing crisis in the middle of my head. I came out of that shining with presence. Emotional body, what would you like? Oh, I'd just like some love. How would you get that? Why did I give to such and such? It's amazing how your emotional body has the wisdom, the intelligence to tell you what you need to do. Your knowing body, where are these thoughts? I wonder if I could have some other thoughts. How would I get them? I may need to go on a process of meditation, of introspection, and of a gentle recalibrating of my knowings, inventing new ones, allowing the ones that are my full intelligence to arise, and then using meditation and yoga to embed them. These are all things we could do. And finally, my spiritual intelligence, my body of connectedness. Now, it's always intelligent, but do we allow it in? There's moments when you truly love, when you're absolutely radiantly joyful, not just happy, but joyful, joy-filled. When you are delighted of the light. When you are still with a profoundness that could change the world. When you are connected to someone you're praying for, and you just know that that prayer made a difference, and then you heard back from them that it did. That's your spiritual intelligence, and we've all got it. And you gain that by being present inside yourself. And so when you become a really great meditator, or when you know how to use yoga to move through a succession of energy block releases and then energy resculpting, then stillness arises effortlessly and easily, and you are available to your spiritual intelligence. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, first written 2,600 years ago, or thereabouts, the scholars of old defined these 5 bodies, described them in poetic and beautiful detail, and left a mark that for generations to come has helped people thrive in their life. And it's as true today as it was then. You can thrive if you harness the intelligence of these 5 layers. And then you can see the world through 5 rainbow-colored glasses, because that's actually how it is. Look forward to seeing you soon. All the very best to you.